So what you're saying is you adopt the tool and it might help in the moment, but it adds additional labor cost or time overhead for someone using the tool. Is that right?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like no matter what people suggest to you, until you start using the tool, you
Mhm.
may not know if it's going to completely align with your organization. And knowing going in that it may be a short-term thing, will prevent you from right off the bat customizing something to the point where it's hard to get off the tool. And that's
Yeah.
sometimes what happens to some organizations is that they go so custom on some of these things that tailor to the organization
Mhm.
that it's a big endeavor to be able to get off the tool, and sometimes they don't even do it, and that's kind of not the right reason to do it, but I understand why they don't at the same time. So if you could afford to see if there's an ability for you to adjust your organization to align with the tool a little bit and kind of marry the two together, that might be a better way for you not to glue yourself to one particular tool, especially if it's not the right fit for your organization.
Yeah, when you were talking earlier, that was immediately the first thing that came to mind was I could see people getting intertwined with these tools and then they can't leave them and now they're kind of stuck. So that's definitely something to avoid at that stage.
Yeah, and the other thing that I would encourage them organizations to do is, connect with I don't call them owners, but maybe client services, but whoever
Mhm.
your contact is for those tools, assuming it's
Mhm.
big enough that they have one,
Yeah.
and provide them feedback on some of the things that they may want to enhance on their tool that'll benefit you and possibly others. Like,
Mhm.
don't hesitate to request those types of things. Like our
Yeah.
clients do that to us all the time, and in fact, we encourage it as a company that actually produces software. We wish more would do that, and but sometimes people think that they can't do that. I mean, nowadays with whether it's Google, some of these big organizations, we kind of are being trained to kind of not think we can do that type of stuff, and that's
Yeah.
not really exactly the case in a lot of the tools out in the market.
Right. Yeah. And it's good to have that connection point too, to whether it's customer support team or the owner, founder, you know, of the actual tool. It depends on the size, but that okay, that's good. Anything else to say about that first stage company and how they should be thinking about software?
Um, at the end of the day, understand that any software you do get, um, know that who you have today may not be there tomorrow.
Hmm.
So, just because it may be working great now, or maybe it's not working great now because the resources using the tool kind of give conflicting points of view, one way or the other. Try not to marry it to who's there today. Get their feedback and definitely embrace it, but also understand that not every tool is ever going to satisfy every single person. It's just virtually impossible.
Right.
You have personality in play at this point, so.